think about what this means. It means we are months away from you writing a screenplay and clicking a button and watching the movie. That's what this is doing. Or, an animated version of it. Or, better yet, let the AI write the movie for you. Give me a comic thriller about a man born with 5 legs. I mean, whatever you want, and there it is.
It suggests that it is a place that does not invite and indeed ferociously resists human intrusion.
Fortunately, National Geographic agreed that this might be a good idea, actually, and they agreed to sponsor us. And eventually, I was able to convince Kevin to follow in the footsteps of Kenton Grua.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure I really like hiking that much. With a heavy pack, no trail, and no guarantee of water, it's hard, stressful, and very slow.
High school English teacher assigned us a project and said, go out and interview a relative and learn a little bit about your past to understand your roots.
Caroline, nice to meet you.
So I decided to sit down with my grandmother, Caroline, and over the course of that hour with her, my grandfather's story came to light and filled with lots of surprises. My grandfather came from a town in Poland called Radom. He was one of 5 siblings. At the start of the Holocaust, he was living in France. He was able to get out of France on a ship. That interview with my grandmother, I think, is when the curiosity was sparked, and I knew it was something I needed to learn more about.
Even if we nail relations and we go back to kind of a co-dominion, if that's the right word, where Beijing and Washington agree to disagree and build a more productive economic relationship, that's a real reach, by the way. It just still doesn't address the demographic problem at all. So anything that you're dependent upon China for, you have to count on that disappearing over the course of the next 3 to 10 years. And I'm already seeing from a lot of industries how they are already on a 4-year wait list for things like transformers. Every day that China doesn't break now is a gift, because it gives us a day to metabolize some of their industrial capacity for us to prepare for what's next. It's like we're doing the 1990s and the 2000s in reverse. It used to be that the Chinese would buy equipment in order to build out their industrial system.
Coming up, how a furry friend fits right in with his human community.
Dexter shows us, why aren't you out there writing the book you want to write? Why aren't you out there doing the things you want to do?
Then, how a young boy teaches a lifelong lesson.
It's not just a birthday cake. It's a blessing cake.
Plus, we meet an extremely dedicated high school sports fan.
You're not going to live forever. You're going to miss a game.
Who says?
And finally, the most touching surprise of the year.
Nothing matters if the kids aren't grounded and good.